Thank you to all ARMY around the world. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, so you never miss the latest stories about BTS and the unseen moments behind the stage. Your support means everything. Every click helps us continue bringing emotional, secret-filled, and heartwarming stories from the real world of BTS.
BTS is back. Feel the attack.
Have you ever noticed the quiet figure who always stands behind him and calm, expressionless, yet his sharp eyes observe every move? Yes, that's Lee Jusang, the mysterious man now known not only as a personal bodyguard, but also as a true friend whose presence seems to be Jimin's living shield. In the past few days, the ARMY world has been buzzing again after new photos from Seokjin's concert spread online. Among the crowd of staff and technicians, one figure immediately drew attention: Lee Jusang. He was seen standing not far from Jimin, scanning the surroundings with full alertness. But what made ARMY fall silent was not his stance. It was the way every small gesture Jimin made seemed to be a secret code between them. Was it just coincidence? Or is there something deeper? Something only two people who share unspoken trust could understand. As Jimin stood at the side of the stage, holding a blue pole with star patterns, the camera captured a rare moment. Jimin smiled slightly, then looked behind the stage as if searching for someone. And there was Lee Jusang, standing with his hands folded across his chest, his gaze fixed on Jimin, silently saying, "I'm here, you're safe." That moment lasted only a few seconds, but for those who can read silent connections, it meant everything. How can someone be so vigilant yet bring such peace to the one he protects? Is it mere professionalism? Or a bond born of time, trust, and respect? Many armies began to wonder, why does Lee Jusang always appear at Jimin's most crucial moments? During concerts, rehearsals, even at airports, that shadow in black is never far away. Sometimes, when Jimin turns his head for no clear reason, his eyes always land on the same person, Lee Jusang. Is it instinct? Or a kind of silent understanding that words could never explain? During Seokjin's concert that night, the spotlight was meant for Jin and Jimin, but another light shone quietly, the calm presence of the man who works in silence. Lee Jusang was seen following every movement Jimin made from a distance, ensuring no threat could slip through. Several fan cameras caught the intensity of his gaze as Jimin moved to the right side of the stage, then stopped, as if waiting for a silent signal of safety. Could it be that Jimin knows every step he takes has already been calculated by the man in the shadows? Perhaps yes, because when Jusang slightly shifted to the left, Jimin's eyes followed, a tiny, almost invisible movement, but enough to make ARMY wonder. Was that unspoken communication? In the celebrity world, bodyguards are often seen as physical protectors, but Lee Jusang is different. He seems to understand not only Jimin's safety, but his emotions too. When Jimin looked nervous before stepping on stage, Jusang's eyes softened but stayed firm, and once Jimin finished performing, Jusang was back in the same position, waiting, never distracted, never absent. Is that coincidence, or proof that their trust has gone far beyond a professional boundary? Who exactly is Lee Jusang to Jimin? Some longtime fans may remember, Jusang first appeared beside Jimin during one of BTS's world tour years ago. Since then, his face often appears in important moments, yet he never seeks attention, always keeping distance, yet close enough to protect. And now, at Seokjin's concert, his presence once again became a quiet highlight, sparking admiration and curiosity. When Jimin looked down towards something under the stage, Jusang had already turned his body, scanning the left side of the crowd. That reflex was lightning fast, like the instinct of an eagle that never sleeps. How can someone be that disciplined when it comes to protecting one person? Is this merely a job, or a personal vow of responsibility? One of the most touching moments came when Jimin playfully talked with a staff member, still holding the blue pole. His smile was bright, pure, and innocent, yet behind that smile, Jusang's eyes remained alert. When one of the crew stepped a little too close, Jusang moved forward by half a step, not aggressive, but firm enough to show that Jimin's safety zone was his domain. Everyone around immediately understood, no words needed. Is this how Lee Jusang protects, through silent gestures that speak louder than words? Or maybe, it's a quiet promise, as long as I'm here, no one will hurt you. Some fans describe Lee Jusang as Jimin's shadow, because wherever Jimin goes, the shadow follows. Even when the lights go out and the stage turns dark, that figure still stands there. There's something extraordinary about that kind of loyalty, a loyalty not shown off, not spoken, but deeply felt. Armies began to post online. Lee Jusang isn't just a bodyguard, he's Jimin's true friend. He's like a mirror that understands what Jimin needs before Jimin even says it. The way he protects Jimin, that's not duty, that's devotion. And perhaps that's exactly what it is. In a world full of lights, cameras, and noise, Jimin has one guardian who stands silent but strong. Lee Jusang is not just a protector, he's the embodiment of trust, safety, and peace. For ARMY, knowing someone like him stands beside Jimin brings a comfort that words can't describe. But behind all of this, one question lingers softly in the air. Does Jimin realize how many precious moments exist because someone is silently protecting him from the shadows? And will he one day speak about this man, the one who, without words, became his protector, his friend, and a quiet part of his life story? One thing is certain, Seochin's concert night wasn't just about songs, cheers, and bright lights. It was also about unspoken loyalty, about Lee Jusang, standing tall among the crowd, guarding someone who is loved by millions, Jimin. And like the calm after the concert's end, only the shadow knows the weight of that responsibility. The atmosphere behind the stage that night seemed peaceful, yet full of silent intensity. Every step Jimin took was watched carefully, every laugh, every glance, all mirrored by the quiet figure just a few meters behind him. For the audience, it was just another concert, but for those who observed closely, it was a dance of trust between two people who didn't need to speak to understand each other. When the lights dimmed and the stage filled with sound, Lee Jusang's movements became even more precise. His eyes scanned the area, every corner, every shadow. Fans said that they could feel his presence even when the camera didn't show him, as if the sense of protection surrounded him and wherever he went. Could it be that this kind of loyalty isn't just trained, but born from something more personal, something emotional? There were moments when Jimin would suddenly turn his head, as though sensing someone's gaze from afar. And yes, each time, his eyes found Lee Jusang, standing silently, with a soft but firm expression. No words, no gestures, but there was something powerful in that connection. It was as if Jimin drew strength from knowing that someone was there, unwavering, constant, and ready to step forward if danger ever appeared. Some fans even noticed that whenever Jimin seemed tired, Lee Jusang's posture would subtly change. His body leaned forward slightly, his stance protective. It was almost as if he could feel Jimin's exhaustion, mirroring his energy and adjusting his own movements accordingly. That kind of synchronization doesn't happen by accident. It comes from years of understanding. In one brief video clip that quickly went viral, Jimin was seen laughing softly while holding onto the stage pole, his blonde hair glowing under the lights. Lee Jusang stood behind him, watching. But if you looked closely, there was more than professionalism in that look. There was care, quiet assurance. He wasn't just guarding an idol, he was guarding a human being, a friend, someone precious. Could it be that Jimin trusts him more than anyone else in moments like these? When cameras are gone, when the crowd fades, and only real hearts remain, could it be that this friendship between artist and protector has become something sacred, built not from words, but from years of silent loyalty? Even the crew members have spoken in whispers about how Jusang always arrives early, inspects the area personally, and ensures every exit route is safe. He is always the last to leave, waiting until Jimin is completely out of sight. That level of devotion is rare. It's not just work, it's almost like a vow. And maybe that's what makes their connection so special. Because while fans around the world scream Jimin's name out of love, there is one man who protects him in silence, choosing not to be seen. Lee Jusang doesn't seek recognition, doesn't crave applause, yet without him, perhaps Jimin's smile on that stage wouldn't shine as freely as it does now.